Hello folks, welcome back to Boondock Medicine. Here in lovely Sacramento, California, the city of trees actually. I took a little hiatus, a little sabbatical, had some repair work to do, had some general surgery done, so I haven't been online or doing any of the videos for a couple of months, but I'm healing and everything's good to go, so we're back in business. Today, I want to discuss cardiovascular disorders. But first, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. Actually, he's a colleague, and he's also a companion of mine. His name is Beauregard. Bo. This is Beauregard. This is my buddy. This is my companion. He's a good boy. I'll tell you what, if you don't have a dog in your life, or you haven't ever had a dog in your life, you are definitely missing what it means to have just absolute loyalty and love. I have another dog. His name's Punky. I'll introduce him later on another broadcast. But Beauregard is an American. he's kicking me now. An American Labrador, a yellow Labrador, and he is an outstanding dog, just outstanding. He's named after a Confederate general, actually, a Confederate general, General Beauregard. All right, on with cardiovascular disorders, and let's talk about. We're going to talk about, there's going to be two videos on cardiovascular disorders, because it's a thing that affects a lot of people in the United States. A lot of people, it's a silent killer. A lot of people don't know they have any type of cardiovascular disorder. Others know too late, like my mother. So first things first, prevention, is fine. But if you already have heart disease, don't try to self-treat your heart disease, okay? This is an information video, supplemental and herbs to help mitigate and sometimes even cure different diseases. You have to be very careful with heart disease, any kind of heart disease. You have to continue to see your practitioner and cardiologist on a regular basis, obviously. That's a no-brainer. Many herbs interact with cardiovascular medication, so you have to tell your doctor what you want to take. Don't take it and then go to the doctor. Ask him if it's okay, and if any medications are contraindicated, or any herbs or any supplements are contraindicated for you individually. Don't stop taking your prescription medications without consulting your doctor. That no-brainer, okay? If you have a family history of heart disease, or have elevated cholesterol and elevated blood pressure, it's never too early to start preventive strategies. Begin by eating, you've heard this 100 times, but it's the truth. Begin by eating a heart healthy diet. Quit smoking, for God's sakes. With everything out there, people are still smoking. It's amazing. It boggles the imagination. Add some exercise to your daily routine. And do it now, not tomorrow. Don't say you're going to do it tomorrow, because it's not going to happen. I know. I've done it myself. I procrastinate a lot. Supplements and herbs that have an effect on the circulatory system take time. Sometimes they take weeks, sometimes months to do their work. So you have to be patient with these applications. Since we're talking about cholesterol, let's explain what it is and where it comes from. Cholesterol is produced in your liver and from the foods you eat. And not all cholesterol is bad, as you probably know. If you ate food that contained 20% cholesterol, your body would make the other 80% up. Since cholesterol is a fat, it can't travel alone in the bloodstream. It would end up as useless globs. Okay, imagine bacon fat floating in a pot of water. That's what it'd look like. To get around this problem, the body's smart, of course. The body packages cholesterol and other lipids into small protein-covered particles that easily mix with your blood. These tiny particles are called lipoproteins, and they move cholesterol throughout the body. So what is a good number for your total cholesterol? Okay, most of us professionals would like to see your numbers well below 200 milligrams per deciliter. Okay, you can look that up. Let's talk about vitamins. Okay, let's talk about vitamins for your heart health. L-carnitine, an amino acid that increases the efficiency of the heart muscle, reduces cholesterol, and prevents plaque formation. Plaque's that bad stuff that builds up from platelets. Your typical dose would be about 500 to 1500 milligrams per day. Again, talk to your doctor. With any of these supplements, talk to your doctor. The coenzyme Q10, you've heard a lot about it. It's an antioxidant that improves cholesterol and decreases the frequency of angina or ischemic chest pain caused by reduced flow to the heart. Okay, coenzyme Q10 is a great product and should be on your list of supplements if you have heart problems. Typical dose is about 100 to 150 milligrams per day, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, talking about antioxidants. What is an antioxidant? You hear the word thrown around a lot, but do you know what it is and why are they good for your health? I didn't think so. Well, first we need to find out what oxidation is. Oxidants are molecules that can react badly with other molecules in your body at the cellular level, such as protein, DNA, and lipids. When it does this, it damages these molecules and causes disease and inflammation. So, antioxidants, as you probably already surmised, are compounds that inhibit oxidation and the resultant damage to your body's individual cells. Niacin. There we see niacin. You used to see niacin on boxes of cereal. It's fortified with niacin. It actually lowers cholesterol, and it's harmless to your liver, and there aren't any side effects. So niacin is a good thing to take. The typical dose is about 50 to 100 milligrams twice a day. Vitamin E, everybody says vitamin E, vitamin E. Yes, of course. Lowers cholesterol, inhibits cholesterol production in your liver. It inhibits cholesterol production in your liver, and its dosage is about 25 to 100 milligrams per day. Vitamin B. Now, make sure B6. Make sure it's B complex. Okay, there are different types of B vitamins. In fact, there's quite a few different kinds of B vitamins. The deficiency of this key B vitamin actually appears to be a major cause of heart disease. So you want to take that before you have heart disease, or if you have heart disease in your family, you might want to think about taking B complex as a daily supplement. Typical doses, again, is 25 to 50 milligrams per day. Magnesium. I like magnesium. It's a mineral that can help decrease plaque formation, lower total cholesterol, raise your good HDL cholesterol, and inhibit platelet aggregation. What's platelet aggregation? Okay, platelet aggregation is the process by which platelets adhere to each other at the sites of vascular injury. Okay, so if you have a tear in one of your vessels, that's where platelets tend to adhere and glob up and cause problems. So it inhibits the platelet aggregation. However, magnesium is famous for giving you diarrhea. So take half doses if this happens to you. It happened to me. So I had to half my dose. I took 1/2 dose in the morning and 1/2 dose in the evening. And the typical dose is 400 to about 1,000 milligrams per day. Bromelain, made from proteolytic enzymes found in pineapples, has anti-inflammatory effects, inhibits platelet accumulation, and eases angina. If you like pineapples, you know what? Eat as much as you want. It's a great anti-inflammatory, and again, one of those things that inhibits platelet accumulation, and even eases angina if you happen to have angina. The typical doses is 200 to 500 milligrams per day, and of course, you know, if you eat pineapple, it's kind of an acidity, so I wouldn't eat it on an empty stomach. It could cause some upset. So make sure you have something else in your stomach when you start eating a bunch of pineapple. All right, let's talk about herbal remedies. Remember, I promised I'd only make these about 5 to 10 minutes long, so we're going to go through these fairly quickly. And you can look them up online if you want to. Herbal remedies: white willow, ASA is aspirin, regular aspirin. It decreases the risk of myocardial infarction or heart attack by preventing platelets from sticking together. Again, we don't want your platelets sticking together where you have a vascular injury. Typical dose is 81 milligrams per day, so that's baby aspirin. So go to your store and you can get aspirin in 81 milligram dosage very easily. Everybody has it. Anybody has it. Okay, garlic and onion prevents platelets aggregation. If you like those two things, garlics and onions, I know it's not good for your breath, but it lowers your triglycerides, promotes breakdown of certain types of blood clots, and lowers blood pressure. Now, what I like to do, and a lot of people say that you're weird, doc, but that's okay. As I like dill pickles. Dill pickles have a lot of garlic in them because they're kind of fermented in it, I guess. But there's a lot of garlic in the juice, and so I drink the actual juice that's in the dill pickles. It tastes good to me, and it's cold. It's very refreshing. So if you don't drink pickle juice, or you don't include garlic or onion, you don't like it in your diet, you can get it in pill form. 10 milligrams of allicin, it's called. Allicin is the same as garlic, and it's about 10 milligrams per day. Ginkgo biloba. Again, a lot of people have heard about ginkgo biloba, and it's an antioxidant. Increases blood supply to the extremities, has a tonic effect on the blood vessels, prevents platelet sticking. It's very good for patients with atherosclerosis. Affected brain function, also good for the arteries in the arms and the legs. The typical dosage is about 40 to 80 milligrams twice a day. Bilberry is an anthocyanin, and they help prevent damage to blood vessels, decreases inflammation, and strengthens artery walls. What in the hell is an anthocyanin? You're going to ask me. I know you are. Well, anthocyanins are responsible for the colors, red, purple, and blue in fruits and vegetables. Apples, purple grapes, raspberries, blueberries, etc., etc. They also are antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, and they boost the immune system. So anything that has a purple color or red color is an anthocyanin, and they are a great for your immune system and anti-inflammatory properties. Typical dosage is 80 to 160 milligrams per day, so it's not much. Siberian ginseng, a lot of talk about Siberian ginseng, very good stuff. Lowers cholesterol and lowers blood pressure. Okay, this herb works on your adrenal glands to reduce stress additionally. So that's an additional benefit of Siberian ginseng, and you can get that at GNC or any of your herbal stores around town, wherever you are. Typical dosage is 400 to 500 milligrams per day, so it's not too bad. Remember, none of these remedies will work if you're trying to kill yourself by smoking, drug abuse, and alcohol abuse, or physically abusing your body. You're an amazing organism. Treat your body gently. Tune in next time, and the subject will be supplements and herbs for patients with a history of myocardial infarction or heart attacks, and hypertension or high blood pressure. If you like this channel, please hit subscribe and the like button. We need your support. Thanks for watching. This is Doc signing off. AMF.